We might. Yo,
Technical difficulties.
Buddha is, bless his heart. That's my man. And I'm
And I'm
stick
still
with
beside him. Oh.
I almost lost my and he like, oh. I almost cussed my whole man out.
Oh my God, that was funny.
He don't even realize what he did till he did it.
Right.
That was not how we were supposed to end the show.
No, he was like, oh.
Wrong button. Why is you even up there? That's red. Red means stop.
Right.
This is not your part.
Oh my God, I'm choking. That is so funny.
You can't, this ain't for you to end.
Damn it, Buddha.
When did you ever control this stuff? Your job is to look good.
He got caught up in the whole, I'm the head of the household. I'm in charge. I need to be the one. He turn this shit off.
Swell. Gotta love him.
Oh my God.
Can't post this. What?
Oh shoot. So if you're just joining us, this is a part 2, a continuation.
We was talking about the Hoochie Daddy short season. I think ultimately it's been like this uproar because it's saying Hoochie Daddy.
They don't want to be objectified and thought of as a piece of meat.
Which is such a hypocritical.
Right. And I understand his stance about wanting to change the narrative as far as, you know what I'm saying, men not being the natural providers and the protectors and all that good stuff. I get all of that and I understand that and I can empathize with all of that.
Right.
But I think that attacking Hoochie Daddy shorts is not where they should start. They probably should start with, how about we start with social media and music? Because between those two things have done more damage to our communities than anything else.
Right.
Because if a rapper, a singer, or whoever gets on, what first of all, how do you think all these BBLs went crazy? Because the influencers on Instagram, the rappers talking about it, the girls appearing in videos looking a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like that was, so now you've destroyed a woman's self-confidence to just appreciate her natural body.
Mm-hmm.
And in one breath will say, we love natural bodies, but then see a girl who got some rolls, like a Hawaiian roll 6-pack, and then it's like, oh, that bitch is gross.
Right.
What do you want?
And so many things about it is that, you know, over the course of time. And that's why I was kind of making the comment about, you know, in European country, the European place, you know, the European mentality, I should say. They don't care about shaving.
Right.
You know, you're gonna always have those women, those men, but for the most part, they're hairy. One, because of climate, you know, I get that as well, you know, and it's not something that's been taught.
They don't have the same beauty standards that we do here.
Right. And so those that do conform to certain standards, they're going after a certain lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's the same here, but it's just on a different spectrum.
Right.
And so
different criteria and all that. Yeah.
And but what you know, when we're not, that's kind of trying to make the point, taking it home in that it's heavy on the urban side of the spectrum. Of course, ain't nobody gotta say nothing, because we know in every race and so forth, there's something. Mm-hmm. Everybody got their own vices to deal with and so forth. But when you talk about these little, and again, I don't want to minimize it, you know, but the hoochie daddy shorts. You know, nobody thinks twice about that for the most part. You know, it is not uncommon to see Chad
right
with like his polo short, you know, his hoochie daddy, what we perceive to be a 6 or 5 inch scene with his polo shirt on and his Oxfords. You know what I'm saying? Like that, and his cap.
Nobody bats an eye.
That's what he's doing. He's going with a cardigan, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's certain things that, you know, so we can associate things to be from a sexuality perspective view, but at the same time, just me personally, I don't feel that one has anything to do with the other, because nobody is making us do these things.
Right.
It's not like, you know, like they were like, oh, you know, people always want to say, oh, they just, the system is trying to demasculate the man, and, you know, putting the man in a dress. Well, first of all, they chose to do that. Right. They could have did the Dave Chappelle thing and choose not to.
Correct. And listen, first of all, how many Facebook, IG comedians throw on wigs and lipstick and dresses? That's not emasculating though. But some shorts are like, make it make sense.
It's a big problem.
It's the consistency of thought. It's not consistent at all.
It's greater than. Now, I'm not saying it's right, I'm not saying it's wrong, but I do feel that what needs to actually happen is more active men are in their children's lives. And if you don't have children, your nieces and your nephews, the child at school, taking accountability and roles into a child's life or a teenager's life, so that you can be be a role model of some sort, you know, showing, you know, because I see it in different places like DC and so forth. You know, they have this huge community of, you know, they stay all over the social media where they dressing up in these suits, and they got their babies out there, the little boys in their suits. So there is some things that's in progress, because y'all know I'm a firm believer that progress is in progress, even though we may not necessarily feel like change is happening. Progress is in progress.
Shout out to Christopher King, who has the gentleman's
what's it called?
Yes, the gentleman's course.
Yeah, and I know exactly what you're talking about.
But Chris King out in Tampa, he does a lot of.
I went to one of his fundraisers.
Yes. Oh man, I'm gonna look him up real quick, y'all. Please be patient with me. God, don't get.
Yeah, but we just need to understand, like, especially when you're talking about a trend. Y'all might as well just go on and just turn your head around.
The gentleman chorus. I'm sorry.
And keep it pushing, because it's happening, and it's hot. It's about to be the summer here in Florida, and anywhere it's hot. People are happy. First of all, people are living. They're alive to see these days, okay? Because y'all know we went through this pandemic and
we almost didn't make it.
A lot of people.
I am excited to see the yams. That I don't think any less. Matter of fact, I think more.
What we need to be really more focused about is the fact that it's a potential food shortage coming.
That's more important for sure.
Okay. Now granted, you know, it's a housing, you know, I ain't even gonna call it a housing market crisis, because they're not deeming it a crisis, because
no, it's a crisis.
It's a crisis.
A 3-bedroom apartment, because I'm looking.
No, I'm saying
it's
to the people it's a crisis, but to the people,
to the investors and
ain't no crisis.
No,
so they're not gonna call it a crisis, right?
No.
So we got a whole plethora of stuff that really is more pressing, and so I feel like if people keep that energy, that same energy that they put in that irrelevant stuff,
right,
and they come together in groves, then they could actually go to their local congresspersons and so forth, and we can maybe do
make a real change.
Get, you know, so
get
don't
real
just go vote
addressed
during presidential election. You need to be voting during your local elections, so that you can actually get the governor change,
right,
your state representative, and all of them.
And to add to that, there are currently several seats available that are uncontested, go ahead and if you're that moved and pressed to make change, go look and go run. People can actually win. Now, let me just say this, if I could take it back for a quick second, because I was talking about the Facebook comedians with the wigs and whatnot, right? And Sonny said that it ain't cool either. I feel like that doesn't address the issue of emasculating the man. I think that if the men were doing what they're supposed to do by being role models, protecting their families, providing for their families, even if they weren't the higher earner, just contributing to the pot and doing what they need to do, stuff like that is, he's so stupid.
No.
You can't even be serious with him because he's so damn foolish. So it's housing crisis. No, food shortage, housing crisis, hoochie daddy shortage.
Is that what we're ranking? Is that how we're doing the rank?
It's only a crisis if you can't wear them. If you got green bean legs, sit this one out, pops. Let it be for the men who've been, you know what I'm saying, not skipping leg day. Okay? And that's another take for it. But you know what's so funny is you can think it looks weird and not feel that men are being destroyed by it. You can be like, oh, he looks nuts, and move on with your day, right? Like, why is it a crisis? Well, for instance, it's top 3 crisis.
It's tough.
I guess.
I don't know why, I know why. Because again, it's here go another N-word jumping on another trend, so I get the mentality, and I do understand wholeheartedly, but I feel like, again, we got so much other pressing things that if we take this same energy into, let's as a collective go buy some land, so that and people get together on that land to actually grow some food, find out how to get water, all these sustainable living things. I would probably be more inclined to that. But anything out of that, it's just, especially when it comes down to social media.
Social media is such a
it's entertainment. Now,
right.
Granted, this show, real talk, real life, real people. This is real. We are having. Not only are we talking about a quote unquote trend, we're actually talking about real life situations, things that the men are going through mentally, because we don't want to minimize how they feel. We understand right. You all have feelings,
right? But
you also have a means of being a part of balancing the narrative, the solution. Mm-hmm. And so, of course, you can't impact the world, but you can impact one person, and that's how you impact the world. Because that one person takes it along. It's right. Always one person at a time.
It's a chain reaction.
And there you have it, But again, all points are valid. All feelings are valid, I should say. Even the points, But if you can't hoochie daddy shorts, just say
that. Wear your gray sweatpants. That's your arena.
Hey, stay in your lane.
Right. If you can't do hoochie daddy shorts, do the gray sweatpants. And if you can't do that, just wear cargo shorts with a long shirt. So we're gonna
love you regardless.
We're gonna love you.
You know what I'm saying?
We're just not gonna lust after you.
Right.
It's okay.
But something about you is lust worthy. So
no, something is love worthy. We'll love you.
Love. I want to lust and love. And I do. I lust around Buddha. I lust over Buddha so much.
Oh no.
Because certain things you just be like,
look at Indianapolis. Okay, friend. How you doing way up there?
Hey, Indian.
Right?
Hey. Man, make sure you send me that link again, because I always forget your link to come check out your merchandise on your website, Gilbert. Okay? Make sure you do that, because you got to keep me in the loop. I might not come all the time, but when I'm ready, I'll be needing to know, and I'll be forgetting. So keep me in the loop on that. I love y'all. I mean it. Congratulations to your babies graduating and moving on up the ranks too. congratulations to all the 2022 graduates, high school, elementary, preschool, middle school, college,
masters, all of
y'all,
technical school, whatever.
You know what I'm
y'all
saying?
Did it
online, on site, baby. Because I tell you what, when I graduated, it was amazing. Okay, I'm just saying, I get it. So y'all, congratulations, kudos to all the mamas and daddies.
Is this wedding season? Congratulations if you're getting married too.
If you're getting married, if you having a baby, had a baby, got divorced,
look like a baby, act like a baby. Congratulations on all that.
You know what I'm saying? New job.
Got a new job, y'all. Exciting things.
Hey, you know.
Yeah.
Just saying. Look, so whatever it is, whatever you starting, congratulations. But for real, I don't feel that we need. Did that sound right? I don't feel. That was so weird. I feel that. Bring it back.
I don't know. I do. Do you or don't you, baby?
I feel that the biggest thing we should be focusing on is not necessarily exclusively changing the narrative, but as I said earlier, finding balance in the narrative so that we could, because we have to be evolving. We can't be our grandmamas in them.
No, times have changed.
Times have changed. And we have to, just because we grown, okay, don't mean we can't relate. Don't forget, taking over for the 99 and the 2000. I'm just saying. So we took it over for the 99 and the 2000, and unapologetically, and we'll do it present day.
Turn it on right now and watch what happens.
So, y'all, in the words of Juvenile, back that ass up.
It's a Hoochie Daddy show.
It is Hoochie Daddy season.
I'm back in
Hoochie Daddy short season, I should say.
Let me see them shorts, baby.
You know what I'm saying? And don't be upset if the women out there catcalling you, because let me just show y'all this real quick before we get up out of here, because this is important.
See them out. They got these shorts on, these Hoochie Daddy shorts. They got these 4-inch seams. They got their thighs out. Catcall them. Catcall them. Hey, gray short.
Oh my God.
Call me Choco. Honey. That is the one. You hear me?
Oh my God.
So all I'm going to say is make sure you got your Hoochie Daddy shorts. And look, you can have all Hoochie Daddy shorts and they can be 9-inch seams. Just get a one tad bit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. If you ain't got no thighs, then it ain't a lie. I'm just saying. I don't know. But they said 5 inches. The Hoochie Daddy is Hoochie Daddy attire. So if you don't have it, it's okay. We love you anyway.
We do.
And we're gonna get through this summer. Okay.
Excuse me, y'all, if I'm a jerk and I sexualize y'all, because I love some. Yeah.
We objectifying y'all all summer long. City boys are up. All right. Y'all did it this summer. Y'all did it. Hot boy summer. City boys are up. So kudos to y'all. All right. So we're gonna actually sign on out. Mel, you got any last words?
Just lotion up.
Yeah.
Follow me on my socials, and it was a pleasure being on as always. Love you, baby. Baby with an I, not a Y. Thank you.
Say it.
Mm-hmm.
Say it. Mean it. And listen, www.bootandbaby.com. That is our website. It will take you to all of our platforms, including YouTube. Okay. Melrose, yet again. Mel motherfucking Carter. IG, Hell Mel 75. Facebook, Melrose space Carter. TikTok, Melrose Carter 75. Act like y'all heard it. If you want to support the show, to support the show.
To support it. because it's happening.
To support the show, it is $Sip and Convo. All right. We are live Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah. We want to make sure we repeat those preliminaries. Don't ever forget us with those stars. It's right there. As soon as you come in, it's right above you in your comment section. So we want to make sure we remember that always, always, always. This is a show about real talk, real life, real people. And it's everyday stuff that we go through, right? So there's that. We love you. We mean it. And with that being said, we out.
We sipping in conversation. Sipping in conversation.
Beat me up, Scotty. Beat me up, Scotty.
Sipping in conversation. We sipping in conversation.